Welcome, my friends, to the Gothic Witch's Kitchen. Now, I do apologize for my absence last week. I had a bit of a frog in my throat. I tried cooking him. He wasn't happy. He fought all the way. Damn frogs. We all have our days like that, don't we? Pardon. Today, we're going to make another delicious, citrusy, summery treat. Even though it's not summer yet, here in Satan's butthole, it actually is. It's like 90 degrees today. Very hot indeed. Today, we're going to be making lemon bars. So good and easy to make in one pan, so there's not too much of a mess. I love it. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which I've already done. Then we're going to take a half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick of room temperature. We're just going to throw it in the bowl, and then we're going to use 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Don't forget to sift. You know how we are about sifting things here. This is going to form our base. And then we're going to take 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Or confectioner's sugar for you fancy folk. Or icing sugar for the British. We're going to sift the flour and the powdered sugar and make sure there's no lumps. And then we're going to mix this together. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pour this into an 8x8 pan. Ungreased. Don't grease it. And then we're just going to pat it down. Make sure you get it to reach all the corners, and you want to try to get it as even as possible. Now that you've got it all even on the bottom, we're just going to put this in our 350 degree oven for 20 minutes. And we'll be back. Sometimes you might wonder, what does the Gothic Witch do while she's waiting on things to cook in the oven? I'll show you. She puts her feet up. She tends to her garden. Grow, little peppers. Grow, yes. We give belly rubs to the minion. Yes, yes. She plays games with a friend. Your turn. My master calls. So it's time to take this out of the oven. Yes. Look, it's a golden brown. Isn't that beautiful? Now for this next part, all we're going to do is beat the remaining ingredients together. We're going to start with 1 cup of granulated sugar. We're going to do half a teaspoon of baking powder. That's powder, not soda. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Of course, if you have lemons on hand, you can always use fresh. Fresh is best. But I prefer this junk. And 2 eggs. We're just going to beat the remaining ingredients together until it's light and fluffy. Don't forget to scrape the bottom of the bowl at least once. You know how egg likes to hide. See how light that is? That's the consistency you want. It's light and kind of thick. Now we're just going to pour this over the hot crust. I'm going to give it a little tap to make sure it's even. And then we're going to bake this for another 25 to 30 minutes. The timer went off, and it's time to check. This beautiful golden brown. Now, you can see where I checked earlier when it wasn't quite done. If you touch the middle of it and it springs back, it's done. See, I keep breaking the crust, but the middle is actually done. It's just this top brown part that's breaking. So we're going to put this on a cooling rack and we're going to let it cool. Now, before you serve these, it doesn't hurt to dredge a little bit of powdered sugar on the top, and it makes them look so pretty. Now, yes, this will pick up as a bar, but you know I'm an exceptionally naughty witch, and I don't wait for anything to fully cool, so it's going to fall apart a little bit. Now that's delicious. The top is a little flaky, the bottom's a little crumbly, and the middle is moist and sweet with just a hint of lemon, not too overdone. I'm going to be a very naughty witch and eat all of mine. I'll exercise later. That's really fucking good. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gothic Witch's Kitchen. I do hope that you try this, and let me know if you've made lemon bars before, and if you do anything different. Give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm concocting something diabolical, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.